Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. But guys, before I start today's video, I have bad news for those who stake bets, sports betting, lotto, any form of gambling. I have bad news for you because the government of Ghana is saying that from 15th of August, they'll be taking 10%. See, just watch this video and get all the information. Let's just watch this.
Revenue Authority for the buyer say, one now will try lotto, one now will try bet. Se wutra bet na wunye sika free ma wusika na wanya no ubetua eto wo ho eye ohanchechemu edu ene mpanyifo de aba se efree August bosome de eto so edunum sa emra no eba be ye adwuma enu nti omode ato wona wotwa bet mpanyifo ni nyina ene wona wotwa lotto mpanyifo ni nyina se no emra na eba be ye adwuma August bosome de eto so dunum ya enu nti obia enhwe se obedi sa emra no so Wucha lotto na wunwini a sika bia wubewini bia no aban ebeje mu 10%. Afenso wucha bet a sika bia wubenye bia no aban ebeje mu 10%. Wasesa emra we no ewo se obie di so esan se eto eyade a yede to oman no empon eto yade aban no ejeje ede ye mpuntunwuma hodo ede bo ayankasa ye ho enu ti se emra na aba no ade hye bi ye o madwen so omudi omuntua omo se emra no edo befa mra kwan so ye betwe aso ewo emra kwan so enu nti Ghana Revenue Authority for the aba se efree August bosome de eto so dunum no eyade a wo mo mutwa bet ni lotto no eto ye 10% no ye beje ede efree omonchen.
So guys, that is the information going around about the sports betting issue. On the 15th of August, 10% on all winnings on gambling, sports betting, lotto, whatever it is. So guys, just be aware when you are staking your bet and then, make the right decision. It's not easy, but then we'll still have to do it anyway. So guys, in today's video, we are going to look at 3 games. Yes, 3 games the Black Stars are going to play from September to October. Now, they are going to play 1 game against Central African Republic in September, which is the African Cup of Nations qualifiers last game. We either win or draw to qualify. I'm going to look at that game because there's fresh update on that. We're also going to look at the 2 friendly matches the Black Stars are going to play in October. One against the US of A and other one against Mexico. Fresh update on those 2 also. We are going to talk about that. And I'm also going to give you my 2 cents on this whole 10% tax betting thing and also the implication, the effects of these particular games you are going to play from September to October. What effect will it have on the Black Stars? We are going to talk about everything here live here on Sports Corner GA. So guys, if you have not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. God richly bless you. So guys, quickly, let me begin with the friendly matches and then we'll end it up with the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Now, with the friendly matches yesterday, there is a news publication about the Ghana versus Mexico game. When we had the news, there was no further details or information as to where the game would be played, when the game would be played. There were no information about that. But as of yesterday, we have gotten full information about that game. Now, Ghana versus Mexico friendly match would be played on the 14th of October. Now, on the 14th of October, that game would be held at North Carolina, and they would be played in Charlotte Bank of America Stadium. That's the name of the stadium in North Carolina. The name of the stadium is Charlotte Bank of America Stadium. That is where the game will be played. So guys, Ghana versus Mexico, I feel like it's a trial match for the Black Stars to warm up into the African Cup of Nations that is going to be played in early part of January. We are warming ourselves up not only for the African Cup of Nations, also for the World Cup qualifiers, because when we play with the likes of Mexico, we are preparing ourselves for every opponent we are going to face in the qualifiers. So guys, that is the details concerning Ghana versus Mexico. Also, don't forget, in the same October, you are going to play against US of A. And the details of that particular friendly match is October 17th, just exactly 3 days after our game versus Mexico, October 17th, 2023. That game would be held at Nashville, Tennessee, and also it would be played at the Geodis Park. The time for this Ghana time would be 12:30 p.m., but it is 7:30 Central Time. So, guys, this is the details for the Ghana versus Mexico time, Ghana versus USA time, and also the match. Also, the implication of these two matches helps us know our strengths going into the African Cup of Nations, as I've said earlier, and also our strength of the squad that we have. Because you see, one thing is, we are coming to play qualifiers. Not all these players are going to play all the qualifiers we are going to play throughout to the end. We need to know who to bring and who to be left out from the squad. Let's know our strength and everything. And I believe this game is going to give the coach a clear idea on which players he should be calling up to the Black Stars. Because these games are very significant, not to only the countries we are going to face, but also to us. Because these are big games. You need your big players to actually play this game so that we can win. But if we don't win, it's just a lesson to us that, Charlie, things are warming up for us. We need to keep our A game high because we are going to play African Cup of Nations. When was the last time we won? I mean, I wasn't born. That was last like 40 years ago. I wasn't even born. Yes, so I mean, it's high time we play high-profile games to test our strengths. Now, let's not forget, we are left with one more game to play in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers before we qualify for the AFCON. And that game is against Central African Republic. Now, we would also meet Central African Republic in the World Cup qualifiers. That game is very important, not only for the qualification sake that would qualify to the African Cup of Nations, but it also serves as, a research to us, or it serves as, a trial match before the World Cup qualifiers. If we play that game and lose, we are in trouble. We might miss out of the African Cup of Nations. Fine. If we play that game and draw, we learn a lesson and go and correct them and come back and face them during the World Cup qualifiers. When we win the game, we need to make sure to see where we had some things wrong, learn on those ones, build up on those ones, and face them during the World Cup qualifiers. So all these 3 matches from September to October have strong implication on the Black Stars. It's very important the Black Stars do their possible best to win, but it's not like they should just win and feel like the team is good. That's what Ghanaians will do. Black Stars win one game, you think the team is good, the team is not good. So once we are playing these matches, we should be learning from our mistakes. Chris Hughton and co should be learning from their mistakes. And at Chris Hughton too, GFA don't support you, so this is your chance to prove them wrong. If you go and do this mistake and when you don't do well, because don't worry you. Central African Republic game would be played at Baba Yara Sports Stadium. As for the support, a lot of Ghanaians will be there. I'll make it a point to be at Baba Yara Sports Stadium to bring you every update of this particular match. So, guys, those are the details of the 3 games the Black Stars will be playing in September against this opponent. Now, let's move away from that and let me give you my 2 cents on this whole 10% betting stuff. So, guys, if you are a betting entrepreneur, let's talk, let's discuss. We are done with the presentation. If you are not interested in betting, you feel like hearing my 2 cents, let's talk, because this is not only about sports investors, this is also about politics. This is also about economics, because football and politics go hand in hand. You can't leave the other and then they'll be at their separate. No. They go hand in hand. They're like 5 and 6. And this is becoming too much. Looking at a country like Ghana, almost everything in this country is taxed. And for a young boy living in Ghana, or for a young person living in Ghana, it's very difficult because mobile transfer has e-levy on it. That's taxes. When you do Facebook ads, you are being taxed. Now that Elon Musk is also paying, I'm sure they'll be taxing that one too very soon. Because the way boys are talking, they'll be taxing that one very soon. Now that boys have found an escape route, boys are taking bets, changing their lives. You have decided that now you want to take 10% from those things. Now the 10%, you take it when they win. I mean, where is the government when we were suffering during the bet? This is not like you are working. You see, when you work, whether win or lose, you still get paid, isn't it? Yes, but this one is not like a typical, this is an investment. I want to understand, does the government tax investment? If maybe I stand to be corrected, because it's like you are doing investment predicting on a particular outcome. This is not like you are working, but it's being taxed as if you are working. So when you're winning, then they will take 10% from it. Imagine winning 100,000. Government takes 10,000. A whooping 10,000. Do you know what 10,000 can do? Charlie, it be too much. Me, honestly, I'm not happy about it. But I mean, the thing there, the game is the game. So, betting is someone's full-time job. Betting is someone's full-time job. And the government has decided that, no, this is the right time. If the boys are making money, I have to also get the money some. And they are making. That's what, you see, this whole thing, the government does not run at a loss. The government does not run at a loss. All they do is when you win, they take their 10%. They don't even care about you. They don't even care. All they are concerned is who we near, they will take their 10%. They are behaving like middlemen. It's too bad. It's too bad. It's honestly too bad. Because before you even get the money to stake bets, it's not easy. Who make that 10 CDs and also 5 CDs to go and stake bets? If you go to soccer bet and all those places where people watch match and those long sleeps, and easy how. Obibe did to make some bet. Then you come and take 10% because of what? The person should pay tax, 10% tax. Who told you to close toll booths? Who told you to close toll booths? Leave toll booths and let it operate so that you can leave people to stake their bets and get their winnings. You have closed toll booths and you are now giving us a lot of taxes. Today tax day, tomorrow tax day. As I've said, football and politics there is just like this. It's just like this. It's not nice. You are in this country, right? You will not even be happy. So guys, those are my 2 cents about this particular thing. And this is me speaking as a Ghanaian. There's nothing professional about it. I know some of you will be saying, oh, you have to act professional. There's nothing professional about it at all. I'm not going to act professional about anything. It is annoying. That's the thing. It is annoying. That's the true fact. There's nothing professional about it. I'm talking like a typical Ghanaian who stakes bets. Say bets for a living. So guys, that's all I have for you for today. Let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. I'll make sure to see you in the next video, Charlie. We go vibe.